Now I am adding my SQL Server container is ready. Now I am creating a container for the Redis. Okay. So previously when you I am using the SQL Server container, we first pull the image, then create the container. Now without pulling any image, I've created the container directly. Okay. So first of all, I am showing you I haven't any image for the Redis. You see not any Redis is present there. Okay. So if I go to the Redis, it's the official image. How can you understand it's official? That is the official image. Redis official, Docker official image. Okay. So I'm using the latest tag because I'm not providing any tag here. So how can we use Redis? Again, I uh, copy the data or Redis switch port 6379. I think Redis port number 6379. Redis port, Redis default port. Okay. So I copy this and paste there. Docker run. It's also need to run in the background. So I need to dash name and also at the port -p. Name is Redis -d. 6379 is the Redis port 6379 and -d Redis. And okay, so Docker run hyphen name some Redis, like I rename the name is my Redis again, similar my Redis, and I think that is enough for Redis. If I run the command, you see it showing you unable to find image Redis latest. So it first pulling the image, then it open the container. So download already completed. It's showing Redis is very minimal image, so 1 minute is enough to complete the download. So some part is waiting state. So you also wait for it to complete. So it's showing Redis image download completed and it also successfully started. If I click the Docker PS, you see my Redis image also started. The port is 6079. And if I click the Docker images, you see my images also running. The Redis latest image also showing them. Docker run command first uh, pull the image from the Docker Hub, then create the container from the Redis. Okay. So in my application, I also added the Redis support. How can I do this? If I go to the Docker tutorial, manage NuGet package, Uh, if I search for Microsoft, uh, Docker, Redis cache, Redis cache, ASP.NET Core. So distribute caching in ASP.NET Core. So prerequisite, it's showing us the Microsoft extension, Exchange Redis. This library is needed. I copy this and click OK. Microsoft Exchange Redis. I click install. Redis is only used for caching, so that type of caching related server is not necessary to use the persistent volume, because if cache is deleted is not any issue. When the system is live again, it also cache the data. Okay, so distribute cache is installed successfully. How to connect distribute Redis cache? You need to add this in your um, project file. This and go to the solution explorer, and this huge file is open there. Close all tab, the save button, go to the minimize others part, and also this, and open the program file and builder. I paste this my Redis str. If I go to open my app settings, my Redis control cr is database connection name and instance name, suppose simple instance. That is enough for me. And now I am adding a controller, so I'm copying some code from my other solution, because it's a very simple code. I will add there. uh, let's see. I copy a controller from my existing code and paste this controller. I created a Redis cache controller. I am removing all my namespace, so, and also need to set a view model. So I copy another view model inside the PLL. It's the code view model. I added a folder also. The view model need to um, refactor the namespace. PI view model, and I distribute cache need to use Microsoft distribute cache controller base. Okay, and Redis this using coding. Okay, so all this issue is solved. Okay, what can I do? This is simple concept. I created a view model for two property. There is a key and one is value. So in Redis, I set some data, and the in set method I cache some data, and the get method I get some data. Okay, http get, that is get. Okay, so first of all I run the application. Application is running, is a Redis cache. Suppose I add a key. Suppose the key is my key's name, value is Taposh. If I execute, uh, data is inserted. If I get Redis, if I use the key name is name. If I click execute, I saw the data. Okay, so Redis cache implementation is successfully, and you see the my container also running, Docker PS. My two container is running my application. How can I inspect or use the Redis, enter the Redis container? Okay, so next video I will show you how to investigate the inside the container and also showing the log. Okay, so now bye.